Hey everybody, Jerome Ashley and Coco from Atmosphere Collectibles. We are waiting on our new releases. They are currently out for delivery, so we thought it would be perfect timing for us to show some of the great used records that we've been pricing up.
We've been buying a lot of records, so we have a lot of really great used going out. So, you want to start?
Yeah, we'll start off. I'll start off with the two odd-sized records. So we got in. This is still sealed. Olivia Rodrigo and Noah Khan 7-inch Stick Season on one side and Lacey on the other. This is the Singles Day variant, so it's not the Record Store Day one. It's from 2024. It's still sealed. I think it's supposed to be a teal colored vinyl. And then other odd size that I have in this bin is the Firm. It is a 10-inch sized shaped picture disc of Radioactive from 1985. It is a UK import. It's got 2 songs, and so it's got a 7-inch worth of playable material, and then 10-inch in size.
Got a Cheap Trick, Heaven Tonight, 1978.
My Morning Jacket, Z. This is the 2005 pressing. We have a new My Morning Jacket coming that comes out today, which is currently out for delivery, so that's pretty exciting.
Got a bunch of yes. We've got Relayer from 74, Close to the Edge from 72, Yesterday from 75, Fragile, RCA Club 72 press, and actually a lot more yes, but I think that's all we have that we're going to show.
Got a couple of Pink Floyd here. I know I have a Dark Side of the Moon to price up as well, but it doesn't have the inserts. But we have Pink Floyd, A Saucer Full of Secrets. This is a 1969 Jacksonville pressing. It's in good condition. And then we also have Pink Floyd Metal. This is original pressing from 1971 Jacksonville, also in good condition.
Price of a bunch of Zeppelin. I got 4 from 71 press, Houses of the Holy 79 Club, 2014 Led Zeppelin 4 with this awesome back.
Oh, that's the expanded, so deluxe. So it's in a trifold jacket, and it has the original album on one record, and the other record is like unreleased studio.
It actually has studio
Outtakes and stuff. And then we also have a 1973 Presswell of Self-Titled. I know we have like more Zeppelin to price in various pressing years and conditions.
There might actually be more Zeppelin up here too.
I'm not sure. I know we have also sold some.
Sold some. Speaking of Zeppelin, I got Robert Plant, Alison Krauss, Raising Sand from 2007.
Speaking of Alison Krauss, Alison Krauss and Union Station, they have a new album coming out. It's either next week or the week. It's soon, or the week after. So if you'd like one of those, let me know.
I don't know which album, but on one of the albums they did together, they do some blow covers.
Huh. So the next two I have are very limited, and it's live at Relix Studio. So the first one, they're called the Relix Sessions.
Coco, there is one.
Now this one here is Daniel Donato's Cosmic Country, and it's from 2023, limited of 2,000 copies. It says Cosmic Tie-Dye variant vinyl. And then this one is from 2024, limited edition of 1,000 copies. It's psych rock, and the band is called Eggy, like E-G-G-Y, and it was recorded in 2022. Both of them are 2 LPs.
Got some Neil Young. I've got On the Beach, which is a classic album. This is 1974, Terre Haute Press, with no stereo on the label.
Then we've got After the Gold Rush, 1970 original print.
And from 1975, we've got Tonight's the Night, also a Terre Haute Press. Great album.
Got a couple of Dead Kennedys reissues. So from 2014, we've got fresh fruit for rotting vegetables, and a 2021 pressing reissue of Frankenchrist. Iconic.
Did we still the third one?
Yeah.
Staying with hardcore, we got Catatonics, Hunted Down. If you like faster hardcore, this is great stuff. It was a record store day. When was this from?
It was recently 2022. Oh, it seems like not. 2022. That's what it says. We've got a couple of Radiohead. So we've got The King of Limbs, and then we've also got Amnesiac. Now, they have since done Kid A with Amnesiac. Okay, sorry about Coco. She's.
We got Oingo Boingo, Dead Man's Party, 1985, CRC Club. Those are getting pretty hard to get.
Yeah,
you don't
for
see
sure.
it very often. It's a great album.
Okay, so we got some T-Rex, and there could be more in here. If not, we've got more to price. But so we've got from 1970. Is that a 3 or a 5?
3.
1973. We've got Tanks, and then from 1971. We've got A Beard of Stars. So where we have
Mark Bowen. Got some Emerson, Lake and Palmer with the Geiger cover, Brain Salad Surgery. Both of these actually have the poster. This one here is a DJ copy promo, and this is the standard copy. It folds out, and both of them include the poster, which is a band with Geiger art around it. Each picture.
Okay, so this is like some bass and drums, kind of techno-y, electronic music, and it's Freddie Todd, Moon Flavors 2. So this is from 2021, and it was like a Bandcamp crowd-funded release. So I know it's probably pretty limited, and I don't know for sure how limited. It's a purple splatter vinyl, and I did go through.
Electronic in it?
Yeah, like bass and drums, experimental, techno-y kind. But I went through all of his releases, or the Freddie Todd's releases, and most of the stuff doesn't have a vinyl release or physical format, it's just files. But so this is like one of the only out of, and it was crowdfunded, so.
We got The Who, Magic Bus from 1971. This is the one with the small pressing ring.
Looks like we got a couple of Aerosmith, Nine in the Ruts from 84, and an 82 of Rockin' a Hard Place. I know we probably have plenty more Aerosmith.
2013 pressing of Bleach, Nirvana.
Violent Femmes, self-titled. This is a 2018 reissue on black vinyl from Craft Recordings.
1984 Rat Hour Stellar, and we also have Stephen Piercy, View to a Thrill, 2018 pressing. This is the FYE exclusive. This is black vinyl, isn't it?
It's a orange vinyl, limited
Orange vinyl.
to 300 copies
300.
on orange. We've got Vampire Weekend, self-titled. This is just like a 2015 reissue.
Scorpions, Lonesome Crow. This is the 1981 German import, Black Brain labels. This is a great album. If you've never heard it and you like psychedelic music, that's one of the best psych albums ever made.
Yeah, so definitely one of our favorite albums, and we don't get in used copies very often.
It's actually
So,
got
I'm
Michael
sure-
Schenker on there too.
It'll go fast. I was literally, like I told Jerome, like, before we show it, we like figure out who needs it for, or like, and we're just showing it and throwing it out there, but like, it's like an essential album in our
It
opinion.
literally took me a long time to get a good copy.
Yeah, actually, he was gifted one by an online friend of ours, like maybe 3 years ago, or 2 or 3 years ago, finally. So, we've got a couple of Portugal the Man albums. So, this one is In the Cold Mountain on white vinyl from 2021. And now this one is must be out of print because it's from 2009, and it is called the Satanic Satanist, and it's a little bit on the pricier side just because like it's not in print right now and it's not been reissued. So I don't know.
Got some Lamb of God. I've got Ashes of the Wake, and this is a reissue.
Just
And
is
it's
it black?
vinyl, I believe.
Then we also have
Yes.
Omens,
In excellent shape.
and it's also on black.
And we got Sacrament from 2006, and it's on black vinyl. These are getting pretty
Oh,
hard
we
to
had
find.
some colored ones.
Pretty sure this is black too.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say. I assume so.
Yes.
But yeah, got lots of Lamb of God.
We don't
and,
really see those that often.
Yeah, we've got Tears for Fears, songs from the big chair. Now this is one where the vinyl is black, but when you take it up to the light, it's like brown translucent. I mean, not that it's that big of a deal, but it's just a cool little, I call it down low colored. But anyway, it's a 85 Tears for Fears.
Marillion, Misplaced Childhood, 1985. Ish.
We had a couple of Taylor Swift traded in, so we have Folklore. Now this is just like the brown vinyl in the Trees variant. That one's open. And then we had a sealed copy of the Tortured Poets Department, the anthology, still sealed. Now this is only available at Target, so like this is like the only way we'll get a copy in, but it's still sealed and it's less than retail.
Been pricing up a bunch of Beatles, and this is a 1964 press of second album.
Okay.
We've got
You want your phone?
the early Beatles from 1965, stereo comp, Scranton Press.
Did you show this one yet?
No.
This is called Talk Down Under, and it's it's a 1981. It's basically interviews, right? Interviews.
Yeah,
It's more of
I
like
don't
a
think
collectible.
There's no music on there, is there?
I don't think so, but
And then we also have Help from 1976. This is the orange label version, Jacksonville Press.
always have more Beatles to price, and then also we had a bunch more out here, but they sold like earlier. So
But yeah, I've got a pretty good stack. We're working on all those Hey Jude ones. So.
I might have one Hey Jude that is in my stack to price, but we've got some Daft Punk. We've got a 2021 pressing of Discovery. I've got a 2022 pressing of Homework, and then I have Alive 97, and that was for the 2022 pressing as well.
Got some Lyle Lovett. I've got a 2022 pressing of 12th of June and 2023 pressing of Joshua Judge's Ruth. Lyle Lovett makes some pretty insane music, definitely. Fat Babies and England.
Oh, I've got Led Zeppelin 2 over here. This is a 75 reissue Richmond pressing of the second.
Okay, we got another Lamb of God, Wrath. This is a 2009 press.
And a couple of Dave Matthews Band. This is 2009, I believe, of Big Whiskey. Big Whiskey and the something Gringos Kings. I'm not sure. I can't see that. And then my favorite one is Remember Two Things, Dave Matthews Band. Although I never could see this, like the picture in the Magic Eye, but
Got Mark Farmer and Don Brewer. His name is Brewer, right? Yeah, Don Brewer. Grand Funk Railroad. Picture this.
Gary Clark Jr. live. This is a 2014 2LP. Or just under Gary Clark. Oh yeah, Gary Clark Jr. The Jr. is like tiny on there.
Ginger Baker's Air Force Two from 1970, and we've got a bunch of cream going out too.
I've also got a random Ginger Baker album that is back there that I haven't priced up yet, but it's
creams out there?
there's one at least. There's Live Cream Volume 2. This is a 72 UK import. I might have, no, we sold the Disraeli Gears and the other, like the ones that you hardly ever see. So now this one is called Wolfpeck. It is Vulfpeck. The album is called Hill Climber, and it's actually a reissue from 2019, but it must be out of print, or it looks like all versions of it are kind of on the pricier side, but it's kind of like funk R&B. I try to sample it to see like what the reason why the price was higher, but it's not on my radar, or it wasn't on my radar until I had checked it out. So definitely interesting and not something we see very often.
So we've got some Metallica. We've got the Through the Never box set, but we don't have the box. We just have some individual parts of it. So we're just putting them out
individual records.
And so it's basically
we've got
three or four song albums that are going to be going out.
So it looks like we have no disc 1. So we have like the 2, 3, and the 4, but we just priced them cheap individually.
So like this one has And Justice for All, Master of Puppets, and Battery.
Enter Sandman's on this one, and Hit the Lights, and one. So anyway, you could like pick out which one, or if somebody was to want to buy them all, we could make it like,
Yeah,
but it would just be missing the.
But the box is
one
getting
record.
kind of pricey these days. So we have Herbie Hancock Sextet from 1975.
Dead Weather. We've got Sea of Cowards. Jack White, and the girl from the Kill. Alison Mohan. I can't remember her name.
Contrary to the Ordinary, Cherry Jeff Walker from 1978. You really don't see these that much anymore.
Billy Howardell, What Normal Was. This is a 2023 transparent red vinyl. I remember we had that when it was a new release. And it looks like it's got this nice inner plastic, like outer slipcase, as well as the sleeve that has a hype sticker on it. So nice packaging.
Got some great space rock here. We got Hall of the Mountain Grill from 1974, Hawkwind. And then we got some great, like we got King Crimson Islands. And this is actually with the fold out inner Eurodisc pressing.
It's an import as well,
So,
right?
yes.
Is it UK or?
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Deluxe Edition. This is the one where it has the like mixtape basically on one side or on one disc, and the other disc has a score. So this is like got a lot of great songs, and it's inexpensive, and it's on orange vinyl.
Marcel, Through the Night, if you're a fan of new wave of British heavy metal. This is one of the classic records. They had, I think, 3 or 4 records, but this was the one that was kind of lumped them in that category. The others were a little too metal, I guess.
Rush, All the World's a Stage. This is a 75 PRC pressing.
Caravan for Girls Who Grew Plump in the Night, 1973. Gatefold. It's another one you really don't see that much. It's kind of a prog record.
So this is a group called Skin Dread, and the album is called Smile. So it is a 2023, I guess they're like kind of reggae punk / metal. And this it's autographed by 2 members of the group. It is a black vinyl, and Skin Dread. They're on it's on Earache.
Wake Up Again, the Everly Brothers. There was a guy that was looking for this album forever. I hope he found it. But if not,
he's
yeah,
talking like for like in the 90s, or like when he worked at a different record store, like before we opened our first shop. And so when he saw it come in, he was like, oh my gosh, this guy would come in all the time looking for this record. It's like a compilation from Everly Brothers. It's really inexpensive.
A lot of record collectors go after Everly Brothers. I don't know what it is.
But it might have been like one of those made-for-TV compilation or something that the guy saw and he never saw it in person. But It was It was fun when Jerome saw it come in, like as if it was, the Butcher album or something. But LCD sound system. This is happening. This is don't know what, just like a current pressing. 2 LP.
Japanese pressing of the Doors' first album. Great album.
We might have a couple more of those Japanese pressings to price, but they just everything gets mixed together. Like whether it be like a crate, we buy a crate of something here, a small stack traded in here, and before we know it, it's like stuff gets intermingled together. This is both of our all-time favorites ever. We got Fugazi. Now this is just called self-titled. It's on red vinyl, and it's 7 songs on this. Now it's not called 13. 13
This
songs.
version, or
Yeah,
it is
but
just great.
it's a must-have. If you don't have it in your collection, you gotta have it in your collection.
Residue of the Residents, 2014.
Radio Moscow, The Great Escape of Leslie Magnifuz. This is some psych rock from 2011.
It's really kind of interesting.
Yeah, we like them. They've got a decent number of albums. I think we've had more of theirs in.
I've got Bee Gees, Horizontal, and 2 Years On, 1971.
We've got way more Bee Gees to price too, so we're just trying to make each stack of stuff that we work to price a little bit of everything.
Get a little bit of variety out.
The Rough Guide to Ethiopian Jazz. This is a limited edition vinyl import from 2018 compilation, and super interesting if you like to dip your toes into unusual or different types of music or whatever.
Mata Hoople, the Hoople from
Mata
1974.
or Hoople?
I always say Hoople. But
Well, we definitely have more of from them too.
yeah, they're the ones that did All the Young Dudes, and they did a lot of stuff. They're a great band.
Yeah, definitely influential to a lot of.
Yeah, what's his name? Ian Hunter. Or Ian Hunter.
Oh. Bob Dylan, Saved. This is a 1980 Bob Dylan. And then we also have a modern pressing, it's mono, I believe, a mono reissue of Blonde on Blonde. And then I know we have more Dylan to price. It's just we haven't been able to keep Dylan in stock since that movie came out. Or basically, I've got so many people asking me about Dylan, so.
Historical Figures and Ancient Heads. This is Canned Heat from 1972, and it does have the poster. It's in excellent shape.
This is basically a 12-inch promo single, so it is Billy Joel back in the USSR. So it was a promo from 1989, and it's got, of course, back in the USSR and the times they are changing cover. So anyway, just an unusual oddity, and I've got so many younger people coming in asking for Billy Joel lately that another one that I usually always have in the building, but I might not have in the bins because it's always selling.
The Sword, Aegis of Winter, and I believe this is on black vinyl.
I don't. You priced that one.
Yes, on black vinyl.
Fleet Foxes, Crack Up. This is I don't have years on all yours. This is it's not their most recent, I think, but it's the one before that. It came out in the past few years anyway, but definitely worth checking out if you like Fleet Foxes.
Nielsen, That's the Way It Is, from 1976. Oh, do we still have that Snowstorm? Really good copy.
I don't know. I think so.
Well,
We got some more Nielsen.
yeah.
Black Midi, Cavalcade, or this is a 2021. And if you're not familiar with Black Midi, they're hard to pin down, but they are kind of indie, and it's on Rough Trade. But definitely worth checking out. It seemed like I heard a lot more about them, when this album came out. There was a lot of hype and stuff, but experimental kind of lots of instruments. I don't know.
Donald Fagen, The Nightfly, and This Is a Club.
Someone recently asked me for a copy of Aqualung, and I don't know for sure. I don't remember now who it was, but this is like one of my favorite albums of all time. Jethro Tull, Aqualung, ever since I was like in middle school.
Overkill, Horoscope. This is a 2017 Rhino copy. Great album.
Twin Wizard, Glacial Gods. This is a 2020 limited edition of 90 copies. They are hand numbered, and it is a two-piece stoner / doom band from the Midwest, but it's translucent blue with blue splatter, I believe.
This is a good one. The Magic Numbers, self-titled, and this is 2005. It does not have the 7-inch, unfortunately.
Mars Red Sky, The Task Eternal. This is some doom stoner metal, and it's limited edition, translucent yellow, 2019 with the etched D side. Oh, so like the one disc is 33 RPM, and the random, like the side C, is 45 speed, just to throw you off. And then the etching on the D.
Respect the Classics version of Liquid Sword.
That I get asked
Wu-Tang
for.
fan.
It seems like everybody wants that album, and I don't get it in very often.
You don't
So
really
you might,
see it that
if
often.
you're needing that album, grab it when you
Yeah,
can.
sure.
Jack Harlan, Hail to the Underground. This year, are interpretations by Jack Harlan and the Dead Crows on orange translucent vinyl. So they do a cover of a Melvins track, My Bloody Valentine, Boatholes Surfers, Joy Division, Bauhaus, that some foreign prog band. I can't know how to pronounce it, but
Amandol.
either way, like when we play any of the Jack Harlan stuff, a friend of ours let us borrow, then everyone in the store wants to buy it. So anyway, it's good stuff. Like it's awesome.
Death Grips, No Love, Deep Web from 2012. Or is it 20?
No, it's got to be
2022.
Yeah, I was gonna say when they reissued that was a big deal. Junior Thomas and the Volcanoes. This from 2018, and it's a coal mine title. They are like reggae and rock steady music.
Time Wave Zero, Blood Incantation, 2022.
That, like, I feel like Blood Incantation really has blown up in the past few years, or at least since that album came out, when their sound kind of went, don't you think? Even more so than just like...
They're definitely one of the big bands now, that type of music.
Torch, Restartler. There's an L.
Oh.
2015 limited edition on green / purple swirl, and they are doom and stoner on Relapse.
Rattle and Hum from 1988.
Yep. Again, don't get that in as often as I get people who want it. So, Plain White Tees, Big Bad World. This is a 2008 to 2008.
Patti Smith, Horses from 1976, PRC press. This you definitely don't see every day. It's a great album.
We got Peter Criss, Kiss solo album, the Kiss solo albums. This is a complete from 1978. Now it does have the poster. However, the poster, it would be, you can hang it up and display it, but I had to mend it together. So it's all there, I guess, basically, but it's seen better days. But it's there.
Hot Tuna from 1975, American Choice.
I've had, Jerome was like, where'd that come from? And I was like, had it in my stack to price for so many times that Jerome was like, I'm pricing that.
We don't see that much.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty cool. Wayne Shorter, Phantom Navigator. This is from 1987. It's jazz fusion.
John Phillips from 1970. This is another one you just don't see. So.
It's it seems like every couple of years we get like I don't know if somebody does a YouTube video about it or like we get more and more people asking if we come across that album or
yeah,
you know.
I'm just looking at like all the people on here. It's just a great album.
Now, can't go wrong with the little Footloose soundtrack. I just wanted to show it just for nostalgia reasons, but you know, it's inexpensive, but it's a classic.
Sea Train, The Watch from 1975.
I think they're Prague.
Yeah, kind of.
Alan Parsons Project, Eye in the Sky, 1982.
Pretty Maids, Future World. This is a gold stamp promo from 1987.
Stevie Nicks, Belladonna from 81. I do believe I have some other Stevie Nicks to price up as well. I'll get restocked.
Drake, Take Care.
Heart, Dreamboat Annie from 76. Got a lot of just good restocks of stuff going out as
Frank
well.
Marino, Mahogany Rush Live from 1978.
Bjork, Medulla. Am I pronouncing that right? We had a more Bjork, but I think this is it might be the only one we have left of used coming in, I mean.
Bobby Bland, Call on Me, That's the Way Love Is, 1980.
Okay, we'll show these two here, and then it looks like somebody just pulled up. So we got Viagra Boys, Welfare Jazz. This is a 2021 limited, the indie white vinyl. Really like Viagra Boys, post-punky kind of. Now this is still sealed, but it's Corey Wong with Metropole Orchestra, conducted by Jules Buckley. It's some kind of Minneapolis sound jazz funk fusion stuff, but anyway, we should wrap it up. We've got people coming in. So as soon as our shipment's delivered today, if it may be later in the day, we need to wrap this up.
Okay.
So anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. But thank you for watching our videos. And we'll just keep pricing. So come see what we got. Bye.